You guys, it has been a crazy week in America, so let's find out what happened. As a health precaution for in-person hearings, Supreme Court justices have reportedly stopped shaking hands ahead of oral arguments. Instead, from now on, they'll just touch butts.
Your Honor.
Your Honor.
Pink. Wait, is that blowback?
That was when I whipped my butt around.
Oh.
By the time it got you,
Okay.
it's loose.
Your Honor!
Loose butt. I'm so sorry. The NRA Board of Directors recently re-elected the group's controversial leader, and he seems pretty happy about it. The pandemic has reportedly led to a shortage of clowns in Northern Ireland. It turns out they're down to only one. Astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson turned 63 this week. But if you think about it, the universe was born 13.8 billion years ago, which is what the last 18 months have felt like during this pandemic. If we condense that time down to one COVID calendar year, 1 month equals more than 1 billion years. 1 day equals 40 million years. As the world shut down, it was quarantined for 200 million years. The January 6th insurrection formed 11 billion years ago. In this scale, modern civilization didn't start getting vaccinated until the last 14 seconds of the year. All that to say, my last 2 birthdays don't count. Moving on. 40. I just turned 40. The CDC recently published a list of safety tips for celebrating the holidays, like keeping a window open, so that if someone comes to your house unvaccinated, you can throw them out of it.
Yep.
Come to my house.
Hey.
You and your Facebook.
Yeah. You don't take your crazy ass on out that window.
I can't wait for you to actually have to angrily kick someone.
I will angrily, to protect my parents? Man beats entire family with ass.
With ass. Yeah. Oh, he beat him with pizzazz?
Yes, that too.
Oh, okay. A Florida mansion owned by the maker of the Cabbage Patch Kids was recently listed for sale for nearly $13 million. The property comes with a pool, a gym, and a seriously messed up garden. Gross.
Don't look into them garbage pails.
Oh, no. No to you and no to your reaction. Everybody is bad today. I want to have it. Scientists have recently developed a device that treats depression by sending electrical pulses to the brain. Guys, just call it a vibrator. And finally, a strike was held this week by workers at the food company Kellogg. Apparently, their working conditions aren't great. And that was the monologue. Did you like the monologue? Yay! I am glad to hear that. Yes, now, it's officially October, which means many areas across the country are reaching something called peak week. That's when fall foliage is at its most colorful. Well, we here at the Amber Ruffin Show are also in the midst of a stunning seasonal display of beauty. It's called Peak Wally. As you can see, our cue card guy, Wally, has begun his annual transition away from summer and into fall. And needless to say, it's remarkable to behold. For a precious short window of time, Wally will dress exclusively in cashmere cardigans, plaid button-ups, and fingerless gloves. In addition, Wally's cue cards have begun to change color. First to a vibrant orange, then to a lustrous red, and finally to an earthy brown. And once his cue cards start changing colors, they are absolutely gorgeous cue cards, by the way, and they have started showing jokes about pumpkin spice lattes. Like this, I like pumpkin spice, a latte. Now, those are not the jokes we asked him to print, but during peak Wally, those are the only jokes he can physically print. And of course, it wouldn't be peak Wally without a constant stream of enraptured tourists flocking to the studio to catch a glimpse of his splendor.
Oh my God, it's peak Wally.
Absolutely stunning.
Now, I should note that Wally is not in control of this process. He reaches peak Wally every year, whether he wants to or not. And I also want to stress that peak Wally will not last forever. It's a fleeting, natural process. So drink it in while you still have the chance. Wow, peak Wally. Incredible. So, if you're interested in seeing peak Wally, throw the family into the van and head down to 30 Rock. In other news, last weekend, more than 126,000 gallons of oil was spilled into the Pacific Ocean in Southern California. Efforts to undo this damage are gonna, sorry. No, I don't want to do anything about this. Yeah, I don't want to think about this at all. Because, you see, some news gives me the blues. Some news makes me feel pissed. But some news is just so bad, baby. I pretend it doesn't exist. Thousands upon thousands of gallons of oil in the Pacific Ocean? That just doesn't exist. Some news fills me with joy. Some news fills me with bliss. But some news is just so bad, baby. I pretend it doesn't exist. Like this. In a recent Instagram post, singer Shakira revealed that she was attacked in a park in Barcelona by wild boars. Now, the thought of this happening to Shakira, someone I deeply love? No, I'm gonna pretend like that news story does not exist.
Is that a healthy...
Derek, nothing I do is healthy! That just doesn't exist. Some news I take to heart. Some news I just dismiss. But some news is just so bad, baby. I pretend it doesn't exist. Like this. Several plant-based meat companies have hit the market recently with new plant-based fish. Alternative seafood is one of the fastest growing segments of that industry, meaning people eat that. No, that just doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. No, baby, it doesn't exist. No, 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 baby, it doesn't exist. That news doesn't exist. I have my own YouTube channel now. Yay! Be sure to subscribe for a lot of show clips and a lot of digital exclusives and a lot of this.